Gonna give this a shot, see how this comes out. Welcome everybody. This is the after race with Orcapod Racing. I'm gonna try this format just to talk about what happened last race, which will be yesterday. Also today, I have my little niece here helping me with chat, so everybody please mind your P's and Q's. But yeah, we're just gonna, kind of go over what happened last race, share some more tips and tricks, and just kind of get some feedback to see, what you guys are into. Kind of share like where I want to go with this. Again, this is just a different format, so I'm not racing, and we can actually kind of engage a little bit better. I'm still working on chatting and racing at the same time, but for now, it's just going to be this. So I'm looking to be live here just, for about 30 minutes. Give everybody time to kind of log on, see what's what, and respond. So definitely going to talk about yesterday, because yesterday was a fiasco. Also, again, I'm going to do some little bit of breakdown, kind of, what I thought as far as like the people behind me, or people in front of me plus me, right? Definitely got to check that out. Hopefully we can have a little fun with it, and also afterwards I want to maybe get into the next race, as far as the car. Here's a little preview of delivery for the GR4 car. That's the next race for the manufacturer series. So I'll jump into that, maybe do a lap or two. Again, we can talk about it and, kind of see what's good. So again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. That definitely helps out. I want to do more content more frequently, and kind of bring you guys the goods. Thanks for participating yesterday. Appreciate it. I'm actually going to go over one of the tips from yesterday, so stay tuned. There's going to be a poll to see what you guys think. Definitely if you have the game or if you played. So let me get that out right now. Hey Case, do you want to go ahead and type this in for me? I want to know, does the pre-start revving, when you rev your engines, before you get the green light to go during the race, does that help you in any way at the beginning of the race or during the race, or does it warm the engine up and the oil and all that? I got a tip yesterday saying that that's the case and I should be doing it. I said I'm going to try it on my next race, just because I haven't been doing it in Gran Turismo. I know like at some point it was supposed to like shave gas or something like that, but I don't know how significant. Your gas weight, so you're burning fuel, so your car is lighter, so you can kind of get around the track faster. I don't know how true that is. You guys tell me. But we're gonna do some exploring. One of the tips from yesterday I did actually use during the race was I had changed my traction control. I did a one, because I'm usually at 0, and the reason why I usually take traction I usually take traction control completely off, just so I can get a feel of the car. I know I probably said this before. If the back end starts to slide out, I can let off the gas, or I know when to brake a little better. Yeah, your car, I think it's all part of learning the car, because it does get away from me here and there. But I just take that into learning, So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I did use, during the race, I bumped it up to 2. and I felt comfortable there. Car felt a little dead, but I was able to work with it. So without further ado, here's the race from yesterday. Let me know what you guys think. So did get pole position, and I just wanted to not spin out because the previous race before this, it was Spin City. I spun twice. I didn't finish last. I mean, that's always the goal, but looks like I have a super behind me, and trying to make a move. Now see, some of this in there, you know, while you're racing, it's really hard to see in the mirrors all the time. So I can see in the little radar section. You know, you just never know. So lap 1 looks like it's going down pretty good. No hiccups, no real slipping or sliding, and there we go. You might hear a dog. That is my dog. She's being a bit vocal right now, but nothing I can do about it. So I guess we're gonna deal for the moment. Okay, so that hairpin turn right there. Okay, there she goes. So yeah, my dog's a giant Great Dane, and she's feeling pretty feisty right now. So I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna get through it though. So yeah, so you know, I usually drive inside the car, so I don't really get to see this angle. I think the replays are pretty cool on Gran Turismo Plus. You know, I can critique and I can get some, you know, positive feedback from you guys from this, at least from these angles, to let me know, like, oh, what was I doing wrong, or someone else, you know, what they were doing wrong, or you know, what you would have done in that situation. So go ahead and drop a comment if you see something where you're like, yeah, you know, that was good or that was bad, or whoa, how'd you do that, or anything like that. I'll go ahead and try to respond as quick as I can. So yeah, this livery, I chose to do the pressed carbon as far as the body goes. So that's why it looks kind of ashy. I thought it was cool. And then I just left the decals sort of shiny or glossy, and yellowed out the lights. But yeah, so first, I mean, they're staying with me. It's not like at least I didn't feel like I was just running away with it, but some angles, like, you really can't see anybody. But 2 and 3 kind of fought it out. The third car is a Genesis. This is the first year that car is in the game. Before, I think it was the they did have Genesis, but you were using the coupe, and this is actually a 4-door. So I mean, he's running third, so far so good, I think, at least, you know, from this vantage point. And the lights that come on, those are auto. Those, you know, if you don't have the game or anything, I know it definitely didn't do this, or at least I don't remember it doing this before, but your lights turn on. Like if you're in a tunnel or something, it's automatic. You don't have to turn them on yourself. So I'm gonna show this race like one more time, just to get everybody, you know, kind of caught up. I thought, like, these are what they call like the music replays. Again, the angles inside the car and such, I really like. So it's kind of cool seeing it from like that perspective. But I'll do the standard replay so you can kind of break some stuff down. And I'll put all the race info up so you guys can see where I'm, you know, on the throttle, off the throttle, you know, my radar, the whole nine. So if you just joined, welcome. This is Orca Pod Racing, the after race. This is where I want to just kind of sit where I'm not distracted racing or whatnot, and can answer you guys, and you know, we can talk about it. We can discuss, like, you know, certain corners. You know, if you guys have any problems, shout them out. As a community, hope we can all come together and you know, try to help each other out with some sort of tip that can help you out. Again, I had tips yesterday helping me out, so I'm going to share it. You know, so far, you know, during this series, the traction control actually helped out. I ran a few practice laps, and I was trying to see, you know, because in Gran Turismo Sport, it seems like traction control really kind of hampered the power, really clamped down on it. So if you're in a drag race and you had traction control on, you know, towards the mid leg of that, you would kind of suffer, because for whatever reason, without traction control, your car has, you know, unlimited power. So I did that on practicing before this race, and the traction control worked perfectly. I didn't pull away from, you know, the lap that I did without traction control. I didn't really see any power loss. So, you know, use it. That's the tip for me for the day, is use traction control whenever you feel like you need it. Again, I really didn't see any power loss. I'm not saying, you know, don't take away from learning the car. Definitely find the edge and find, you know, what your car can do with traction control off. That's where you're going to get, you know, the meat of everything of your machine. You're going to learn, you know, the nuts and bolts. Find that fine line to where, hey, I can slide around this, you know, I'm going to drift around this or whatnot. It's easier to find without it on. And again, my livery's up for grabs, so if you're on Gran Turismo 7, you know, swipe by and pick them up. They're free. The channel would definitely love the support. Again, we do want to put out some work for charity, definitely some awareness, if anything. With your guys' help, you know, we can make something good happen while we're all having fun here. So again, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. That helps out for sure. But yeah, so still maintaining first. Won the race here. So, I mean, there's no secret now, no spoilers. I won, you know, in the pole, won. I think I got a clean race also. But again, still trying to learn. I'm not the fastest. I'm not the best. You know, there's definitely other racers out there that are, you know, top notch. But we're gonna get there, hopefully, together. I'd love to form a team, but right now, just working on the channel, working on us getting there. But if you want to rock some OrcaPod gear, definitely got that available. Check me out too, also on Instagram. It's Orca_pod_racing. I'm on there too, and there's some link there to like merch and different charitable organizations. Go ahead and, you know, check those links out. Again, it's things like disabled veterans. You know, I have things there just helping out humanity. You know, St. Jude's was a really big organization last year, or last season for me. So definitely check those guys out. Right now, I'm running some liveries in support of Ukraine right now. You know, that situation. I mean, who doesn't, if you're not living under a rock? But definitely thoughts and prayers go out to those people. But yeah, so we're kind of into that, and, you know, hope you guys come along for the ride. So thanks for watching, for sure. So here's all the info. This was the third race. Yesterday, I had some technical difficulties. First round, I think everybody did. If you're one of those that were stuck in the pit on the qualifier, I was too. We all were. I was in there for like 20 minutes probably, until I decided just to get out, start the next race. And that's where I got most of the tips. So again, thanks for hanging out in the pits with me, guys. I do appreciate you guys. The second race came up, and it was Spin City. You can go back. It was a super long. It was like 2 hours. The last video. So if you didn't get through the whole thing, I don't blame you. The very last race, I think I lost audio. It was a debacle of a day. But the third race I did enter. I did a little better. I got first place. But again, this is just a critique. This is just here for us to talk about good, bad, and ugly. I did try to show, I believe, after the first lap. Because we already know the outcome, we saw the first footage I just showed, so we already know I win. But I try to see like what did 1 and 2 do behind me, because I think that's also interesting. So I also too want to give you guys a shout out, because you guys are driving pretty good, and I'll make that a standard in this after race if I don't, give you guys a shout out during the race. So what is that? Slow Miata and Sawyer Lover. So those guys, they're doing pretty good. And that's the Genesis, the brown goldish looking car, the copper looking car behind this Supra. It's actually doing pretty decent. And then we have a GTR behind that. So yeah, so Dodge, Toyota, Genesis, and Nissan. Kind of the front runners right now. I can tell you personally, the part where I feel like I can do better, it's always going to be, to me, the hairpins. This one coming up, the initial kind of bendy one, it's a bit of a sweeper, but, as long as I keep it tight, I believe, getting in third gear, kind of pushing there. And it's the one at the end of the tunnel coming out. I'll point it out when it comes up. Like, I tend to want to kind of start off going wide and then, kind of slingshot, pull that straightaway a little more straight. But it's weird, this last one at the end of the straightaway, that the hairpin is on a decline. So your car kind of a little off balance. Most of the times you end up in the wall, sort of like that. Hopefully I'll catch it. Wow, these guys are duking it out. Wow, look at that. Genesis pulled second. And wow, look at that. And the Nissan's creeping. Oh, the Toyota's fighting hard on the inside. Oh no. Horrible. That happens though. It kind of pulled away, so I don't know if the slow Miata, I don't think that was purposefully done. He should have pulled back. I don't think he really had that to begin with, but you gotta ask him, I guess. Okay, so now he has to contend with the GTR. Looks like the Genesis is gonna try to pull away from him. Oh, I think the Nissan kind of backed off. Oh no, there he is, I'm sorry. Wow, the Genesis pulled third. PhD Racer. Congrats to you if you can hang on to it. And if you guys are in the race, go ahead and let me know, drop a comment. Like, oh, I was in that race and XYZ happened. Let's use this platform to kind of you know, talk our stuff. In a constructive way, yeah, definitely. Alright, so coming out of this tunnel, if you can see it, see how it, yeah, there's this, as you come down it, you definitely it wants to push you out towards that wall. What I was doing, and I don't know if you saw it, you know, I'd get in there in first gear, and then I'd shift down, or shift up to second gear just after the apex of the turn. That way, you know, the car can roll and it's not relying so much on the engine braking. Because I think that's what turns you or spins you back around, and you end up in that inner wall if you don't get out of the first gear, or if you get on the gas a little too soon. So even for me, the second gear, I would do it without traction control on, so the tires won't spin out. But I'd always be in second gear just out of habit. I was so afraid to be in first gear to give it anything, really. But let me know what you guys think on this Trial Mountain here. Or which turn gives you guys the headache, you know? So I'm going to deem this last turn on this straightaway as a crazy corner. I'm gonna call it, you know, I'm gonna call it out every single track where I feel if there's a bunch of cars trying to get in the same place at the same time and it's almost impossible, it's gonna be a crazy corner. But so far, I mean, I didn't have anyone really challenge too hard. I was able, this is where pole position paid off. Usually, I mean, it's almost a 50-50 if you don't, you know, run defensively. At the start, you get bumped at the first hairpin. So that's pretty much it. That's the race in the bag. You can see, you know, everyone kind of trailing behind. So yeah, it looks like the Genesis got second and the GTR, the Nissan, pulled third. So congratulations to Sawyer Lover, PhD Racer, and R4M American. Hey, you hung in there, so that's not too bad. You know, there was just a couple of little mistakes. I mean, that's racing though. You should have seen what happened. I think I finished, what was it, 14th or something like that? Maybe even less than that last race. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Again, I wanted to keep it kind of short, under the hour mark. So I think we're running just about 20 to 30 minutes. I appreciate you guys for watching, for sure. Go ahead, drop some comments even afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and try to respond to them. I'm going to look back and see, you know, what you guys want to see or what you guys want to know. So yeah, just we're going to use this after race as like a Q&A session. Just us doing our thing. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and, you know, be well and enjoy, you know, overall. And if you're still rocking with us, let's get into the next race. Let's check it out. This is probably the last thing I'm going to do, maybe a lap or two, and, you know, let me know what you guys think. Here we go.